guys, it's HailHeidi. You guys asked for it. We've been going through this American videos, and so we're here to react to another one. Let's do this.
What's the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Okay, so just recently while the elections were happening, I had a girl ask me if I was voting for Biden or for Trump. I said neither, I'm in Australia, and she said it doesn't matter, every vote counts.
I've seen this guy, actually. I think I've seen him on TikTok maybe, or Instagram or something. He's funny.
I had to explain to her that it's just her country voting, not the whole world.
What is the dumbest thing an American...
Okay, wait, I got distracted because I was trying to remember how I knew that guy. Okay.
said to you?
One more time.
So just recently while the elections were happening, I had a girl ask me if I was voting for Biden or for Trump. I said neither, I'm in Australia, and she said it doesn't matter, every vote counts.
I had to explain to her that it's just her country voting, not the whole world.
What
That's
is the dumbest
sad.
thing an American has ever said to
That's
you?
sad.
So when I was like 20, I studied in Kyoto, Japan for like 6 months. And during that time, I got a job in an Irish pub because of course I did. And one day this American man comes in, he's like in his 40s. And whenever he hears my accent, he starts delivering this speech to everyone about how much he thinks he knows about Ireland. So here's me thinking I'm being friendly, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see why you would think this thing, but it's actually more like this. And he's like, well, you wouldn't really know because you're not really Irish. You're black Irish. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but anyway, yeah, I'm Irish. And he's like, no, I have a great grandmother from Ireland, and that's why I'm really Irish. You don't even look like one. And I was like,
Okay. Okay. So you don't look Irish? Is it just because, like, are they looking for red hair? Is that what they're looking for? Is that a requirement to be Irish? Oh gosh. It's fine. Yeah, her right there. That's how I feel. It's fine.
nah, I was not about to lose my nice job over this man, so I was just like, and give him his gin and tonic. But he was so angry and so livid that I claimed to be Irish that he brought his coworker in. That
Like, listen to her talking. Oh, I love that accent. I love that.
next day to
Cannot say that you're not. Okay. Anyway.
test if I was Irish or not. Me and the coworker turned out we were from the same town, and he was like, yeah, she's Irish, and he was so pissed off.
Good.
I'm curious, what is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
I think I might make a series out of this, but this is the first thing that comes to my mind every
There's
time
that many, huh?
someone asks me a question like this. So, in 2015, I moved to the U.S. and I was a junior in high school at the time, and I was talking to some girls, and they were like asking me questions about Greece. These girls were seniors in high school.
I want to go to
And
Greece
this
so
one
bad.
girl goes, after I said something about school in Greece and how different it is from school in the US, she goes, oh my god, it's so weird. I feel like you're like from a whole another country.
Oh yeah.
Because I am. And I didn't realize that education in the US is a scam.
Dear, that one makes me laugh. It's like, oh, wow, is it that crazy? Okay, it's fine. I mean, maybe because she was in the US, like, at the time? Maybe... Yeah, I definitely try and, like, understand why people say the things that they say. And it's hard. Okay.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So I was in San Diego last year. I was at a service station, just filling up the car with petrol. And I go up to the cashier and I'm like, oh yeah, just the petrol, thanks, mate. And he goes, oh shit, is that an accent? Where are you from? I'm just from Australia. Oh wow, that's like a really long way away. So did you fly here or did you drive here?
Like, do you know how far away?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit too far to drive, isn't it? I think about this all the bloody time. Like, howdy? What?
What is the dumbest thing?
He thinks about it all the time. It's like, no, it can't. What? Oh, the poor guy. Like, do you just pull up a map and be like, oh, see? Like, there is no way to drive here.
Thing an American has ever said to you?
So I am from Italy, but I have lived
I
and
love
worked
her
in the
hair.
United States for a while. One day this guy comes up to me and he's like, how do you become a mafia member? And I'm like, a mafia member? What?
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
it was like, yeah, is there like an interview to do? Is there like someone you go to apply? And I'm like, what? Apply in the mafia? This man, grown-ass man, thought being in the mafia was just a regular job, just like being an assistant or a teacher or a doctor. Do you really think we have mafia universities here in Italy? Or do we just show up at the mafia boss being like, yo, dude, I want to work for you? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's go kill some people.
Let's go, homie.
I'm kind of curious.
What the heck? I've never heard of that before. I mean, I feel like there are enough, even movies and things like that, who kind of portray that it's like an inside job. Like it's very, you know, not everyone knows what's going on in there. Where did they get that idea? I feel like media even portrays it correctly. That's so funny. Who knows?
Dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
I mean, no shade to Americans because I do dumb shit all the time. But I once had a lady comment on a post when I said, "Thank God it's Friday," and she said, "It's Thursday, hun." And I said, "No, in Australia it's Friday." And then she accused me of gaslighting her, to which I answered, "I'm gonna blow your mind when I tell you that it's actually summer in Australia too, while you're in winter."
Yeah, please throw that
And
one
then
in.
She called me a terrorist.
I'm kind of
What? Okay, I was expecting like her to call her a bitch or a whore or something like that, but why do you don't just throw the word terrorist around. Don't just call someone a terrorist because you don't like them. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, I don't know if I can get through 5 parts of this.
curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Okay, so true story. When I was a teenager, I was in Arizona visiting.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I understand that it's 10 p.m., but why do we have to yawn in every single video? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Anyway.
My best friend who lived out there, and I was there for the summer, and we met this girl, and she complimented my top, and she was like, "Oh, I really like your top. Where'd you get it?" And I was like, "Singapore." She goes, "Oh, is that a mall?" And I look at her and I was like,
"Oh no.
No, it's in Asia." And I kid you not, she goes, "Is Asia a mall?"
Is Asia a mall? Maybe she was just on the thought of malls. Maybe she was just thinking of stores. Maybe later she was like, "Duh, yeah, of course, Asia's a continent. I should have known that." I hope that it wasn't an educational issue. I hope it was like just a thought process issue. Please.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So first of all, I think I could probably make an entire series on this
That's
because
the second person that said that. Oh, dear.
I've been in America for a while and I've heard some pretty crazy things. When I went to high school, I went to boarding school in Utah, and on the
I'm in Utah. Oh gosh. I'm so nervous. Oof. Okay.
first day we were in class. And the teacher came in and went through roll. And as the teacher was going through roll, they told us that if you come from a country where English is not your first language, I'm going to write your name down and you're not going to get graded as harshly because we don't think it's fair. I'm thinking, wow, that's like really good for them, you know, especially a couple of these students. They're struggling to speak English in the time that I met them and talking to them. So he gets to me finally on the roll and he says, "Bailey." I said, "Yes, here. I'm from Australia." And he goes, "Ah, Australia." And he turns around and writes my name down. I'm thinking, what's going on? Everyone starts kind of talking around. I'm like, shut up. And in with a 2.9 GPA my junior year, I graduated with a 4.0.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Oh, dear.
"Oh, I love your Chinese accent." I'm French, born and raised.
I'm kind of curious. What is...
Oh, dear. That's so funny. Oh. Whoopsie.
What's the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Okay, so I tell this story like all the fucking time. But basically, I'm from Spain, which is in Europe, for those that don't know. And my senior year of high school, I was a foreign exchange student in Vegas, in Nevada. And I was in my math class, and this girl that was like white, blue eyes, blonde hair. And she comes to me, she's like, she says something like, is there a lot of people that look like me in Spain? So I said, yeah, most people look like me, but there are some people that look like you because you're just blonde, blue eyes, like you said. And she was like, yeah, because you guys are not white or some shit like that. And I was like, I am white. Like,
huh? She has white skin.
And she was like, yeah, they're not really white, but there's some white people because you guys were colonized. And I was like,
not really white?
Like, honey, we are the colonizers.
I'm kind of curious, what is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Interesting.
So I live in Cancun, Mexico, and I've been working with American tourism for around 6 years now. And there was this time when a guy in his 40s came to the resort I was working in. It was his first time in Mexico, and he told me he wanted to book some tours. So I started writing down all the tours he wanted to do. He told me he wanted to visit Chichen Itza, Tulum, and Machu Picchu. So I stopped writing and told him Machu Picchu was not in Mexico, it was in Peru. And he asked me how much would it take to get there in a taxi. I told him it would take around from 5 to 6 hours by plane. And he was so mad. He began complaining that how come if we also had Mayan ruins, no one told him Machu Picchu was not here.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Okay, so this is when
You gotta prepare for your travels. Know where you're going. Know where you're going.
I was working in a bar in Edinburgh many, many years ago, and this guy kept on saying, this American dude was in, and he was like, you're not Scottish. You're not, well, he didn't say Scottish, he said Scotch. You're not Scotch, I'm a Scotch American.
You're
Because
not
my last
Scotch?
name I saw on a clan map. And so that's how I know where my clan comes from. I've never seen your name on a clan map. I was born at the fucking Inverness General Hospital, you be dead.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So I was
the
raised in
attitude.
Australia and I moved to the US when I was almost 11 years old, and in 8th grade this girl
Oh shoot, sorry, where is she from? I was laughing at the last one.
Inverness General Hospital, you be dead.
What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So I was raised in Australia and I moved to the US when I was almost 11 years old, and in 8th grade this girl asked me like, oh, where is Australia? And I was like, oh, like America's here, Australia is here, like they're two separate continents, two separate countries. And she was like, oh, but like where is Australia? And I was like, America's here, Australia's here. And she was like, but like where in America is Australia? And I was like, it's not in America,
No.
it's a different country, different continent. America's here, Australia's here. And she was like, but like, what state is it in? Like, is that like a city or a state? And I was like, it's neither.
Is she
it's
okay?
a different country. And she was like, but like, America's the whole world. And I was like, no, baby girl, it's not.
Hey.
She really thought that America was the whole world and that Australia was in America, and like, the US education system sucks, so they're all fucking idiots.
Why have I heard this more than one time now? That people think that America is the world. Where are those people going to school? I live in America and I have never heard that shit in my life. What is that? What is that? Where is that? Anyway. Okay. This is fine. We're not heated at all. No, we are okay. Everyone, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Love you.